We got robbed. Big time robbed. Alright, so this is much later. It is now 5:02 p.m. and it's same day and everything. 5:02 p.m. and I need to go back to Walmart. I did run to Goodwill. I just came out from the London Vendors Market. I'll briefly show what I got, like all together, even at Goodwill. So I got this thing. It was a little pricey in my opinion, but $3.99. I got it for the nostalgia because I used to have one of these as a kid. It's a, I don't even know what it's called, but you push this little lever here and it just shakes. Like, you see that? Like, I'm not, like, yeah. I don't know what's inside causing it to do that, but it just does it. It reminds me of the never-ending or everlasting gobstopper from Willy Wonka. Reminds me of that because just nostalgia, and I think Presley will really like it. I found this guitar bag, which I need. Damn, I'm just knocking everything over. Found this guitar bag. It's a soft case for $5.99. Got that at Goodwill. I need one for my guitar. I got this Farberware bowl for $1.99. Has a lid with it, which is what I like. I got it for Pressa because she likes to eat snacks, and sometimes she falls asleep while eating her snacks, and I want to be able to seal it up. So thought that was pretty cool, having that. What else? Oh, these are pretty cool. They're yo-yos, but they're like metal. They were $3.99, and I looked them up. And this one is the Overlord TS or T5. I don't know. It's supposed to be. Well, that string is really short. What's that all about? Oh, maybe it's not. I think it's knotted. And yeah, I mean, there's three other ones, but these ones feel really. These ones feel janky. They feel very, very cheapy. This one has some weight to it, but the other three are, just like, this one. A different design there, and then there's some extra string. But when I saw them, obviously they're not it, but it reminded me so much of the school assembly when they'd have like a yo-yo guy come and do the tricks and like the sleeper and walk the dog. It just reminded me so much of that, like, because they're metal and they're just, I don't know, fancy. I've always just seen, plastic yo-yos, and I never did get one of them fancy yo-yos when the assembly guy, came to the school. I never got one of those. I got this for Presley because she has one, different style of it at home. This was $2.99. You turn it on, there's a little switch, and it blows up. It's like a little, I don't know, pretty cool. I figured she'd like it. So, she already has one, not the same like design, it's different design. What else? Oh, this is a mason jar. You put it on there and you dump whatever you need in the mason jar. Here's the jar lifter. I already have a jar lifter and actually one of these, like a cheapo one. They're in storage, but I want one to be able to like put grease or bacon, bacon grease or just grease I want to dispose of in mason jars. So that's why I got that, mainly not for canning right now. I like canning. I've canned it before. It's just something I'm not going to do right now. But for grease mainly, and anything I want to put inside of a mason jar without it going everywhere. In fact, I was putting blueberries in a mason jar last night. I was thinking, man, I need like a funnel or something. And then I find this today. So, meant to be, I guess. And that was a little pricey in my opinion, $4.99. What else? So, and I think mainly just books. This pretty cool Daniel Boone book. Representing Kentucky, Daniel Boone. Someone had a note in here where Boone captured by Shawnee Indians. So, thought that was pretty cool. There's some pictures, a cabin. And I thought that was pretty cool, Kentucky history. This is really cool too, Kentucky coal miners. My mom's dad, my mom's mom's dad, so my great-grandpa, he was a coal miner here in Kentucky. I think that's what, yeah. So my mom's mom's dad. So yeah, my great-grandpa. He, I have, lineage, family history, family tree in Kentucky, East Kentucky, Prestonsburg, Paintsville, Prestonsburg, really, Reisner, Kentucky. East Kentucky, I have family here. I don't know any of them. It's just long-lost relatives. And then, you know, my grandma, my mom's mom, moved up to Ohio, had my mom, and that's how I was born in Ohio. So I just think that's really cool, you know, the coal miner history and learning about it. It talks about, you know, Kentucky coal miner. I thought that was pretty cool, so got that. And then these were pretty cool. They're Jeff Foxworthy books. They're different ones too, so thought they were pretty cool. And then that one there, I have some, they're all falling out. I have some of them at home, not these specific one. None of these I don't have, so. Got that stuff at Goodwill. I think that's it. And then finally the stuff that I got in here, which was not much. I got 3 movies. They're like the little film festival movies. You know, like where they'll have like a film festival and they're like low budget. They're film festival movies. And I got them, I don't know. Sometimes I like these movies. And even if they're like not in the same language, you know, I can, you know, read subtitles, whatever. But I think most of these are. I only got 3 of them. I think one of them's not in English. But I like movies like it, and they're only $1 each. There's a vendor in here that has movies for only $1. So, got this one here, got that one, and then I got that one. So, I don't know. I'll check them out. They're like all like Cannes, you know, film festival, Sundance. Yeah, Sundance. They're like those movies. So, independent films is what I'm trying to say. I got that in the London Vendors Market, and then I got the popcorn seasoning. I got all of what the guy had for these plastic ones. These are nice to get. As of right now, today, they are Tuesday, July 14th, 2026. They are $3.08 for 5.5 ounces. You're better off getting this. It's plastic. I got all of what he had for these, which was only, you know, 4 of them. So I got these for $3.08 each. And then I got one of these because I need another one because I used the empty one that I had at home. I put salt in it because I had one of the ones, it was just like this pretty much, but the lid had holes in it and there was no, well, it wasn't a lid, it was a cap and it had holes in it. I don't like that because dust, and I don't like stuff like that. I like them where they have a cap like that. Now, I don't like how this one's white. I prefer the black lid ones, but the guy hasn't been having them for, I don't know, months now. He just has the white cap ones and they get dingy. It is what it is. At least it'll be able to seal. So the one I had at home, the last one that I emptied, I ended up putting salt in it. So I like how I'm able to cap it. Now pepper, I debated on doing it with pepper, but we have the McCormick where it just folds down. Yeah. And this one is $3.20, which, yes, is more money than these ones, and yes, you get less. I think it's just good to get these once in a while if you want to, you know, seal your spices up. Like this, like something like this in the car, like I always want my spices sealed, you know, dust and everything. That's why I got this. I need to replace the one at home, the one I put salt in. So that's why, yeah. But you do get less. It is $3.20, and you get 4 ounces, whereas this is only $3.08 and you get 5.5 ounces. So got those. And then here's a little story I need to do a video on. I have not done it yet. There's a lot of things I need to do. I need to go to storage. This van is packed with crap. Crap that I had at the house, crap that I've gotten at Goodwill. I need to take this stuff to storage. I have not been to storage, like actually been to storage and like organize any of the storage, which it's still a mess. It's just been so hot. I haven't done that in a couple months. This van, I won't be going to Knoxville this weekend, Knoxville, Tennessee, for my eye contact exam. So I want to get this van cleaned up. I know it's a disaster. I know it is, guys. I know. I don't like it. I do not like it at all. But there's a lot of things on my plate. Like a couple months ago, I want to try to make this brief. At the Vendors Mall in Corbin, Kentucky, the one right when you're going into, like, this is irrelevant, it doesn't matter. It's right when you're coming into Corbin. The road, I think it's 20, I don't know what road it is. If you keep going straight, you know, you run into Corbin. KFC's there, you know, the first KFC. There's a Vendors Mall before you even, you know, at the light. It's the first, I think it's the first light you hit when you're going from London to Corbin, that back way. Not I-75, the back way. Anyways, there's a Vendors Mall there. And I went in there, this is a couple months ago. I got this pretty cool, you guys probably can't see it. I'll show the camera. I got this pretty cool Sabrina, come on, it's like so dark. That light like hardly did anything. I got this pretty cool, oh, I kind of did something, I guess. I got this pretty cool Sabrina Carpenter air freshener. Now the scent wasn't like strong or anything, but thought that was pretty cool. I got that there. Anyways, that doesn't matter. It just reminded me of it. A couple months ago, I went in there for like the first time. This is a few months ago. There's a vendor in there that has really cheap records for like 59. They're cheap. They're very cheap. And it doesn't even matter who they are. He don't like upcharge like a specific amount. I found a bunch of Hank Jr., Johnny Cash, Waylon. I found some good ones. I even found a Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons, like an old poster that's all folded up in plastic and all. None of that matters. Okay, there's a vendor. Well, and you know what? It's the same vendor that sells the records, like super cheap. He has the, I want to do a dedicated video on this. Okay, so I've never been into trading card stuff, like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon. I briefly bought some Pokemon like years ago when the hype was coming back or whatever. And I'm like, oh, you know, it'd be cool to get some, you know, the good expensive cards and resell them someday. And that's the only reason why I ever bought into that. And even then I didn't do crazy, like bought like 2 or 3 packs or stuff. I have like a little binder. They're nothing valuable or anything. I'm getting off track. That vendor that has the records and everything, he has these shelves. And he has a bunch of just trading card, Magic the Gathering cards. In fact, them cards are in here. I'm not going to try to, I'm not even going to try to get them out. I'm going to do a dedicated video on this. So this is like a little sneaky, like sneak peek, whatever, insight before I do that video. Okay. He has a bunch of cards wrapped up. Football cards, baseball cards. I didn't see no Pokemon cards, but Magic the Gathering cards, MTG, Magic the Gathering. I've never been into anything like that. I looked it up. You can play it solo because I have no friend. I don't know nobody here. But Billy Hubbard, you might know him on TikTok. I've seen him at Walmart a few times. Seen him in Goodwill here in London. He lives in my area, and he has his card shop, Turnbuckle World, I believe it's called, in Mount Vernon, Kentucky. I haven't been there yet, but I want to go there. Anyways, he posts, you know, about them doing tournaments and beginner stuff, and they're like open to where, you know, if you want to show up, you're a beginner, you know, they'll teach you how to play. And I'm like, I was thinking like that'd be pretty cool, you know, to go over there and, you know, maybe learn and, you know, make friends, you know, whatever. Okay, so I thought about it. I'm like, well, you know, I could just buy, you know, my first trainer deck, you know, the starter kit, whatever they call it, there. Like, that'd be pretty cool. Like, you know, bought it first time at Billy's shop. I'm like, that'd be pretty cool. I went to that vendor's, the one in Corbin. The guy had them for like 59 cents. I think it's 59, 69 cents, 59 cents. They were really cheap. They were probably about that thick of cards. So probably, I don't know, 20 cards or so. I don't know. And I was like, yeah. So I bought like 12 decks of them, 20 decks of them. And every single card is useless. The whole entire deck. Now, it's a location. Every single card is a location. It's like a swamp, it's a mountain. There's no, like none of the cards, any of them, there's some still wrapped and sealed that I want to do on video and show you guys. This guy is a scammer. Every single card is a location. And I don't even truly know what that means, but AI told me, yeah, they're useless. Like they're the cards that like every like person owns, like that's into the game. They own those cards, but you know they have like a whole drawer full of them because they come with every deck. But you get to the point where you only need so many in a game, and I'm like, every single card that I had, I was like, oh, it'd be cool to buy some of them decks there, you know. Then I was like, I should have just went to Billy's Turnbuckle World and got them there, which I will someday. But no. London Vendors Market in here, they have Magic the Gathering cards. They have them $2 each, and they actually have cards. And you might be wondering, well, why didn't you open them up in Corbin? They were saran wrapped. saran wrap, the whole thing with the sticker. I'm going to do a video on it and like all right, guys, so this is the next day, Wednesday, July 15th. The video might look a little different. The quality shouldn't be too bad. I'm filming my phone. My camera's at home. It's the next day. I am at the storage, like I said I was going to go do, and it's hot. I'm sweaty, like I'm gross. It's just, that doesn't matter. But since I did this video, I wanted to actually include the cards themselves because I found them I knew they were in the van. They were, you know, back here in the van. I want to show you guys this. We're going to talk about it on video. So here are the decks of cards that I bought. Here is 1, 2, and these are unopened. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 right here. Now you might be wondering, oh, what's the orange paper, you know, sticking out of, you know, a bunch of the decks? Well, it is the guy's business card. This guy is doing people dirty. Very dirty. See, I will praise him on the records, like the price of the 59 cents. Super cheap. That's great. That's amazing. But you gotta stop doing people dirty on the magic cards. God, I'm sweating so much. Like, it's just... It's hot, guys. It is hot. That's why I've been dreading doing the storage. But yeah, that's the guy's little business he's got going on right there. Bill Hart, yeah, you're screwing people over. But yeah, so these are 10 unsealed. I did not buy these like a little bit ago. No, these are what I bought that day. And 4, 8, 9, 10, yeah, 10 of them. When I opened like 4 or 5 of the decks and noticed that they were all locations, I'm like, I gotta do a video on this. Like, this is insane. So we are going to open up some of these, but here's 10 unsealed. And if you look closely, well, you don't gotta look closely, on each deck, it says surprise pack, 59 cents. So they were truly 59 cents, which is cheap. I know some people might be like, well, if you expected to get, you know, playable cards for only 59 cents, then you're... No, they say surprise packs. They are all locations. We will open up all these if we have to. I don't really want to do that because, you know, I want to do a dedicated video on it. Or maybe this is my dedicated... I don't know. But the point is, this guy's screwing people, and this is how they all are saran wrapped. So you can't even check them in store, you know, whatever. So here's the 10. We're going to get back to these here in a minute. These are the decks that I opened. And this is probably about 5 decks worth. Now, these are the plastic top loaders and cases, you know. I have top loaders. I think top loaders are the heavy-duty plastic things. Where you slide it. I'll show you that bag. Those are only 59 cents too, so I'll praise them for that. Like, 59 cents, really great deal. But don't say surprise pack when it's not. They're all locations, and it's just super... And don't do that. Like, you're screwing people over. Like, okay, so this is probably, like I said, 5 decks or so. Yeah, probably about 5 decks right there in these. So we're going to go ahead and we'll start with this little one here. You might be asking, why'd you throw them in a thing? I don't know. I don't know. You'll see here, and I don't know nothing about the game, but I do know that these are all locations, which is useless. As far as I know, like, you cannot play a game with just locations. It does not work that way. And like I said, I know nothing about Magic, so it's not like, oh, I know nothing about it. I remember, you know, talking to AI. Well, first of all, I saw all the location. I'm like, all these cards are the same. Like, this ain't right. I was talking to AI, and they're like, yeah, you got screwed. Go to the next one here. And I have both of the ones here, so I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, maybe you use the same. No, they are all locations, guys. I'm keeping these. That's why I bought these. I'm like, oh, I got Sabrina Carpenter cards I can, you know, take care of, you know. They're just in the cardboard little boxes now. Guys, they are all locations. Every single card is location. It's so weird filming my phone like a long form video because my camera lens is there, but I'm wanting to, you know, if you do YouTube videos or any videos in general, always try to look at the camera lens. It's just weird on the phone because the big screen. I'm not used to it. They're all locations. Every single one of them is locations. Every single one of them. You see a lot of the duplicates? Yeah, you can't play a proper game with just locations. It don't work that way. It does not work that way. And as you can see, the cards are at home. The ones I got the vendors market in London. You know, the good people of London, Kentucky, that vendor. Those are at home. So all locations. like I said, we're going to open up the other one. There's the lid to that one. I don't know why I'm like, I'm not going to have no one be like, oh, no, they are all locations, guys, and we're going to open up some of them ones. They're all locations. See them? They're all locations. You cannot play. Like, why would... And like I said, this is like 5 decks. And I bought all them other ones. When I was, opening them up off camera, when I first got them, I was like, kind of excited. I'm like, oh, it'd be so cool to learn. And when I saw that you're able to play on your own, because I have no one to play with, I'm like, oh, that'd be pretty cool. I could learn, then maybe eventually go to Turnbuckle World, and maybe, meet people and play with them. All locations. Like, this is insane. I don't care. You should not market something as surprise packs and then they're all... I don't want to open all these. I know some people are saying, well, open them all. No, because I still... Ooh, they're falling everywhere. I want to still do a dedicate. I don't know if this will be my dedicate. I don't know. And, oh, look, here's some of the saran wrap from when I... open it. That was all off camera. That was well over a month ago, a couple months ago. I don't know. So here they are. We're going to open up, I don't know, 4 of them. We'll open up like 4 of them. I don't know. They're all locations, guys. I don't care if you believe it or not. You know what? There's 10 here. We're going to open up 5. They're all locations. It's insane. So here's one. And the saran wrap is stupid. I mean, come on. Put them in a freaking, like, rust. Do we need rusty but trusty? I think we might. No one cares if the cards get freaking damaged. Did me so freaking dirty. Oh, there goes the stupid paper. Here we go. Look at them. All locations. Watch, like, some of them aren't. I look like an idiot. But no, they're all... Oh, and there's the Jackass's business card right there. Doing people dirty. Doing people dirty. All locations. I can't even properly see. Yeah, mountains and plains and swamp and forest and islands. It's like, it's ridiculous. Okay, so there's those. God, I'm sweating like crazy. It don't even matter which one. I don't know, but I'm thinking, well, maybe you, systematically, I'll choose a random one. I don't really care which one I pick. Because I know I got screwed each and every time. Oh, this sweat. I'm getting freaking sweat in my freaking eyelid. Isn't that what eyelashes? I got long eyelashes. Why are they not doing... Or I do got long eyelashes, but aren't eyebrows and eyelashes supposed to protect from that stuff? See, the thing is, you think he would have swatted, like, he don't care. Like, the dude, like, what's his name, Bill Hart? Bill Hart, you have no heart. You're heartless. Like, you're screwing people over. You think he would have flipped the back one so it'd be that on both sides. But he dude don't care. And you know what? He put his business card in each one, so you know what? That's not slanderous. He put that in himself in each one. I'm not going back and buying more. That's why I'm like very wanting to preserve. There's a stupid little card. That's why I'm like really wanting to preserve. I'm just hoping like, oh, is there one that isn't a location? I'm wanting to do a full video, and I don't know if it'll be this video or what. Like, you guys gotta believe me. I don't know, it's just stupid. Like I said, we'll pick, we're just gonna pick the random 3 right now. So we'll go this one, and this one. I want to preserve some of them. So that's 5 I want to preserve. So the ones I want to open, I'm just going to sit them right there. They're all locations. But you gotta think, coming from someone that's new to this and was like, oh, it'd be really fun to, get into and learn and, play myself and make friends and... I keep hoping that there's this stupid little business card, junk. Yeah, all locations. Every single this is just, they're all, I got robbed. You know what these are good for? Practice throwing cards. I used to do that all the time. Pop cards up. That's all they're good for, is throwing cards at freaking watermelons and, you know, practicing, you know, cuts and this and that and doing a little bit of this and that and this and that and that's all they're good for. That's it. I mean, you can't really fan them really good, you know, like bicycle cards, but that's all they're good for. That's all they're good for. That's it. I got completely freaking robbed. Kind of weird how I got my hands up. I'm trying to be in frame. Ooh, a little rusty. A little something like that. That's all they're good for. 3 decks of just location. Moving on. Yep. Like I said, I just keep hoping, like, oh, well, maybe one of them isn't. No. This guy, I don't want to hear no whole, oh, well, maybe he didn't put them together. Maybe he bought them like that at real estate auction. Or that. No, he put them together. He put his freaking stupid business card in, like, each deck. This one might not have it. But in, like, each deck, he put his business cards. So I don't want to hear that crap. And you cannot play with these. Like, you cannot. They're just locations. Now, what do locations mean in the game? I don't know. But I know you're supposed to play with so many... Oh. His little stupid card was on it. Yeah, right there. Junk. Final one right here. What do you think's in it? You think anything's good in it? Maybe I got a rare foil. Ultra piece of shit. Oh man, I'm not even looking at them. I can't even really see, you know, see where. Yeah. The screen's right there, but it's just, I am hoping to see, like, hoping, oh, maybe one's put. No, they're all junk. We just opened up this many cards, guys. You would think with this many cards that's been opened, you would think, oh, you know, he's intermediate, like he knows his stuff, kinda. Nope. Nope. Just a guy, not even, I wouldn't even call myself a beginner. Like, I'm way much lower than that. I know that don't really make sense, but just someone wanting to maybe get into it. Something I've never done before, you know, poking, never got into that stuff. And got robbed. Got robbed big time. Big time robbed. So we just opened up all those. Well, and now some of the cards are flipped because, you know, I was doing little tricks. But yeah, they're all locations. I can't, there's just so many, I can't even fully go through them. We got robbed. Big time robbed. And there ain't no coming back from that. There ain't no coming back. We gotta go to Billy's. Gotta go to Billy's. What a waste of saran-wrap. Like, what a waste. All these piece of shit business cards, like, get real, man. Get real. Now here, I do appreciate these. Well, I appreciate, like, he gave them to me or something. These are all, like, plastic cases for the good cards whenever I get those someday. Like I said, I found some stuff like this where it's missing the screws, and these are all 59 cents too. I'll give them that. Like, his prices are very fair, but you gotta stop screwing people over on the Magic cards. Like, I'm kind of speechless. It's like, the other cards would be, you know, fine. Like, sports cards, like, obviously, they're mainly going to be duds. Like, he ain't going to be giving you no rare cards. That's a lot of money. But, like, the Magic card, like, that's the outlook I had on it. Was like, oh, all these sports cards. And he had a lot of cards. All these sports cards, like, they were in piles. They weren't stacked up. No, they were in piles just laying on each shelf. I went through, found all the Magic ones. I found all the Magic ones they had. And I'm like, well, I don't want to spend all this, because I already had a bunch of records. I had like a bunch of records. It was like $40 or so in records, $50 in records, at 59 cents each. Like I said, I found some good ones. Hank Sr., Hank Jr., Waylon Jr. The rarest would have been Hank Sr., because I never, ever find anything of him. Ever. That's the rarest I've found there. But they were 59 cents. That's great. I'll praise them for that. But you got to quit screwing people in the Magic cards. But my outlook on it was, you see all these sports cards. You see, the different faces on them, And they weren't like turned around, hidden, mystery. But they were, saran-wrapped. That was my outlook on it. Like, 59 cents. And this is something I can get in on, perfect for, beginner like me. And then I bought however many that was. I said that was probably 5 decks. Like 15 decks. I opened like 5 of them. Like, I spent a lot of money on this guy's booth. Because you got to think, this is a flea market. And there's each booth. And each booth is an owner. And yes, they pay the rent every month. But, God, I'm sweating. This is all sweat. This is all sweat. God, this is insane. This is all, that's how hot it is. I'm just seeing myself in the screen, guys. It is hot. This is all sweat. This is crazy. Anyways, yeah, I gave this guy a lot of money. I did. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Like, I figured, like, I don't know. Probably not these Magic cards, but like my Sabrina Carpenter little trading card. Well, they're like a little collector card, picture cards. Like, stuff like that. It's missing the screws, but I figured I could find out the screw type and whatever. I'm not going to show you guys everything, but cases, 59 cents a bundle, 2 of those. Another one of those one things. I usually say, I'm not going to show you guys everything, but then I usually do. There's this. See how there's some really thick of them plastic where it holds like one card? So I got some pretty good deals. I really did. But the guy's got to stop. Like, there's some more cases. I bought all of what he had of these because I'm like, I can protect these Magic cards. And also, like I said, any cards, really. Any cards. I don't know why he said surprise pack there. Because they're all, a lot of them are discolored. I don't know why it says surprise pack because, well, they're blank. They're whatever. Like, that was pretty cool, I thought. That. This would have been in one that I opened, so it was probably in a bundle with the plastic that I already opened. This one too, so. Trust me, everything had stickers and everything got paid for. I spent a lot of money on that guy's booth. I really did. There's more of those sleeves there. Might as well just... Oh, you know what? There is some records in here. Holy crap, I did not know that. I thought I put most of them in storage. Okay, yeah, there's more there. I want to show you the records I have in here. I don't know which ones they are. Probably not the Hank Sr. I got those like the first day I was there. And I didn't get no cards that first day. It was probably like, the next trip. Oh, there's another one of those freaking things. And then these would have been bundled together with probably like one of those or something. That's why there's no sticker on them. And then that there. So I got a Creedence Clearwater, the CCR CD right there for 59 cents. Like I said, I spent a lot of money on that. In fact, the day that I went there that one day, because the Sabrina Carpenter air freshener, car air freshener, that was bought another day. So I don't think any Hank Seniors in this one, because I would have already gotten them because he had so many records. I spent probably 2 hours going through them all. What I got here though is Merle Haggard, little Ronnie Millsap, the Dumb Ditty the Goodies, Stella Parton, Dolly Parton's sister. I thought this was pretty cool. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. It's like the little soundtrack. Like, I'd say soundtrack, but it's 45. It's like the theme, I guess. I thought that was pretty cool. I love that movie. Let's see. Red Sovine. Oh, yeah, this is the trip where I went and got a lot of the Red Sovine. I was talking to my mom because she has that song Teddy Bear and Daddy's Girl. I didn't find that record. I didn't find the Teddy Bear one either. But he's not bad. He's pretty good. My mom introduced me to him. Merle Haggard, George Jones, George Jones, George Jones, Buck and Buddy, Too Old to Cut the Mustard. Now, a funny story about this is I was telling my mom, I'm like, this is the first time I was there. I was telling her, because she went with me when I got all them cards. I was telling her, I'm like, there's this record, it's called Too Old to Cut the Mustard. She's like, oh, I've heard of that song. I'm like, I've never heard of it. And we pulled it up, and it wasn't the original person that we were talking about that she knew. Like, she's like, oh, yeah, they did cover it. It's a cover. And I ended up getting it. Oh, I got this guy. I thought it was so funny. So this person's name is Cock Robin. I thought that was just the funniest thing. I've never heard of them, but their name's freaking Cock Robin. Thought that was funny. Red Sovine, Red Sovine, Red Sovine, and another Red Sovine. So, yeah, the Hank seniors, they're probably like right there. The storage is a mess. I'm not even gonna show you. It is a mess. I plan on getting over here in the fall and doing some organizing. Right now it's just putting stuff in here, and I can't even walk in there. It's bad. You know what? I think this is, this doesn't really matter. Like, my videos are at 20 freaking 2 minutes. I think I see the bag right there. I think I see it. So let me get it. Yep, this is the bag. This is it. This is how much money I spent on this guy's freaking booth. I don't plan on going through them all. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I'll briefly show real quick. And yes, it was that guy's booth right there, the wheel. I love Connie Francis. Dolly Parton with Porter Wagner. Loretta Lynn. The Chordettes, I love Chordettes. Bum, 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 Mr. Sandman. Yes, bring me a dream. No, neither one of these is Sandman. What else? Tony Bennett. The Archies. Sugar, sugar. Oh, honey, honey. Marty Robbins. I like Marty Robbins. Roger Miller. Roy Clark. Oh, yeah, and that's a song I really love. It is Thank God in Greyhound. Thank God in Greyhound, she's gone. Frank Sinatra. The Beach Boys. The Chordettes again. Knock 3 times. Knock 3 times on. Great song. Edison Lighthouse. Love Grows. Great one. Waylon Jennings. Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash and June Carter. Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash. Oh, wait. Johnny Cash. Some more. Johnny Cash. The Belmonts. Now, obviously, this is the Belmonts. So it's not Dion in the Belmonts. I believe it's, when Dion left, or they separated, the Belmonts. I like the Belmonts. I like Dion and the Belmonts, and I liked even when they were separate. I love the Delmonts. I love the Belmonts, Dion and the Belmonts. So, picked up one of those. Silhouettes. I can't sing or nothing. But, what is it, on Jersey Boys, when he's singing that? He's like, took a walk outside your house late last night. And he's like, silhouette, 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 silhouette. I can actually get pretty high, my voice. It's just, trust me, I can. Over the years, listen to Frankie Valli and stuff, I can get my voice up there. I really can. Obviously, this ain't Frankie Valli. But the Rays. Jeepers Creepers. Now, I never heard of this girl singing it. Haley Mills. I never heard of her singing it. But I know the song. Jeepers Creepers. Where'd you get them peepers? We all know the movie, but the actual song, it's a creepy song, especially after. Back in the day, yeah, it probably wasn't so creepy. Well, I think it got really creepy, knowing it from Jeepers Creepers, but. Shaboom, the Crew Cuts. Simon and Garfunkel. Love Simon. Oh, Dion. I never find Dion either. Oh, I did get it. Mr. Sandman. Yes, bring me up. I forgot about this. This might be. This is definitely up there with Hank Sr. This is definitely up there on the rare category. Very rare. The Big Bopper. The Big Bopper. And yes, it has chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down. Oh man, I love Big Bopper. It's very, I love La Bamba, the movie. Ritchie Valens, Big Bopper. Dion and the Belmonts actually played there at the Surf Ballroom that night. If you haven't watched it, Dion did a great, you know, when he's older, he's recounting, you know, what happened, you know, during that time and being on the bus. And I can link it at the end. It's not my video. Type in like Dion, Ritchie Valens story, whatever. The Buddy Holly story. It'll come up talking all about it in the plane crash. You know, his side of the point of the view. Big Bopper. I've never ever found a single Big Bopper. Same with Buddy Holly. Not at a Goodwill or something like that. I have found Buddy Holly at the flea market, vendor's market in here in London by Goodwill. Rare. And then Purple People Eaters on this other side. Hank Williams Jr. I love Hank Williams Jr. If the South would have won, we would have had it made. That's not on here, but we have Doesn't Anybody Know My Name and Long Gone Lonesome Blues. I love Hank Jr. I know a lot of people are like, oh, he's controversial. No, he's great. He is great. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I don't want to go. Another Hank Jr. Guess what? That's right, she's gone. And Going Steady with the Blues. Another Hank Jr. My Bucket's Got a Hole in It. And Endless Sleep. Here we are. Hey, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How about cooking something up? Oh, freaking Hank Jr. And the other side is Why Don't You Love Me? Okay, so I was interrupted by a phone call. Super annoying. Hank Sr., you never... I don't ever really find a whole lot of Hank Williams Jr. But Hank Sr., I never find him. That's ultra rare. Another Hank Sr., You're Cheating Hard. Will I mean, come on. And then Lovesick Blues on the other side. Like, come on. That is... And then... You're Cheating Hard. A double. So I have two of them. I have this one here. Your Cheating Heart right there. And this one's probably older. This gold one here. They're both the same. Well, that's that side, Lovesick Blues. Your Cheating Heart right there. And the other side, Lovesick Blues. Right there. Freaking awesome. I mean, come on. You can't. So I'll give it to the guy. Like, he has great... He's not upcharging. God, this is disgusting. I was going to go in Goodwill after this. I guess it's good that I'm sweaty like this. Because I ain't going to Goodwill now. It's going to save me some money. So I'll give it to the guy. This video is like over 20 minutes. This little bonus added. So it's going to make my video like 50 minutes. Which is fine, whatever. Yeah, oh, I got it upside down. Yeah, so, that's the guy right there. I'll give it to him. He, does not upcharge on specific records. In fact, he even has I don't know if his little, things are true, but he has, like, little stickers on some of the records that say, like, on eBay, like, what they sell for. I don't know if it's what they sell for or if it's what it's listed for. Because a lot of people get that twisted. Like, people at garage sales, you'll see, you know, videos of it. And I've even seen it in person. Where people, they'll put like a screenshot of what it goes for on eBay. Well, what it goes for. And as you can see, it's just the listed price. It's what the person listed it for, not what it's sold for. People that do that just burn my ass. It's so stupid. It's like, seriously. But, I don't know, guys. That's going to wrap it up for this. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this little footage here. So, we're going to, I won't end this because I am burning up. It's hot. Like I said, it's the next day, Wednesday. July 15th, I think it was. That's irrelevant. We're going to get back to the regular programming of the other. So, catch you guys on the next clip. Yeah. Well, update. I ended up going to Goodwill, you know, soaking shirt and all. And I thought I was going to get out with not buying anything. They had this in the glass case for $7.99. And then I got Presley some Crocs. They're similar camo to mine, not quite. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. I thought I was about to leave Goodwill without buying anything for me. Like I said, I found these Crocs. These Crocs for Presley. Now, they're not in the greatest. They're camo, you know what? Things are meant to get scuffed up. In fact, my Crocs, I bought these a few years ago in Ohio for like, there's like no traction on them. Like, even that's all flat. And same with these. They just need cleaned up. I don't know if that's dog shit or not. I don't know. But I mean, you know what? There's nothing wrong, you know, with buying used. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Now, two things that you know what? One thing, socks. I have bought socks at Goodwill. You know, if it's like a good pair of socks, like a really good, like Bombas. Then Bombas I bought were actually brand new. There's nothing wrong, I don't think, with that. The one thing I will not buy used at Goodwill is underwear. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Socks. Even socks is a close one. But, like, shoes, as long as they don't stink or nothing, these can easily be washed. I mean, and only for $2.59. Then she has some Crocs that are similar like mine. Not a bad deal at all. But, yes, this is freaking awesome. And yes, it is the record. I wanted to look at it because it's in the glass case. And I was like, I want to see if that's it. Because they had a couple Beatles records and a Leonard Skinner on the shelf, like outside of the case. Like with the records where they usually sit. And they were empty. There was nothing in them. So, I don't know. And it was upcharged. I think the one was like $4.99, the Leonard Skinner. Don't know which one it was. I can't remember. It wasn't this. It was a different one. And I'm like, oh, cool, freaking Skinner, you know. I saw it was $4.99. I went to go pick it up, and it was just flimsy. Looked inside, it wasn't it. So I don't know if someone either A, stole it, which they probably could have. They definitely could have. Like, if they don't care to have the slip cover, they could have put it in a freaking opera, you know, record sleeve, you know, and got it for $1.59. Who knows? I don't know. But $7.99 for this Skinner debut album. Has all the good ones. Tuesday's Gone, Gimme 3 Steps, Simple Man. I mean, come on now, this is good stuff. Freebird, like, this is good stuff. Like I said, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. But this is the only thing I got. Really great deal. Now, I guess we will continue on with the regular video footage of yesterday. That burned my ass. Like someone that's like beginner wanting to get into it. And yeah, each card you might be thinking, oh yeah, well if each one had a location on it, it was like a mountain swamp. I can't remember the other ones. If you know Magic, you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, so you might be thinking, why didn't you look? I couldn't. They were all saran wrapped. But why would I, like, as a beginner, why would I think that every single freaking card was a location? Like, it's useless. Like, it's useless. It is useless. Every single card I got, I was pissed. Burned my ass. But anyways, London Bitters Market in here, London. There's a seller that has them for $2. And you know what? We're going to open one. This one is Japanese. Thought that was pretty cool. Well, you know, I'll show you. I'm not going to go through them all. But here's this one I got here. And you can't actually open these. I didn't do it in there. I'm just going to hope, you know, good people of London aren't screwing me over like in Corbin. So, we'll open up. I got like 3 Japanese ones. I thought they were just pretty cool. We'll open up. So, the Ambrosia Whiteheart. This one's a foil. The shiny, I think that means foil. And this one's borderless. And this one's Scorpion Sting. I thought, it's Spider-Man. And, you know, I'm a Scorpion. I thought that was pretty cool. That's why I got that. But we'll open up one of these Japanese ones. We'll open up this airplane. I don't know. You know what? I'm not... Oh, you know what? He has them taped up, which is fair. You know, I'm not going... I wasn't trying to, you know... Yeah, $2. I wasn't trying to open them up anyways. But you know what? Let's see if I got robbed. I bet I didn't. I bet they are all not locations. I'm not going to go through all these guys. I'm not. I just want to... I will say I did pick up some card holders, like where they clamp down, and the top loaders where they're really thick, clear ply. I did get some of those at the Corbin one. I got all of he had of those, because if I ever get any good cards, even my Sabrina Carpenter trading cards, which I have some at home, I would want to protect those. So here's this here. I'm not even seeing it because my camera's so hot. My screen shut off. Oh, look, yeah, see, I didn't get screwed. Like, they're not all freaking locations. I'm not seeing them right now. I don't know. Probably none of these are. Oh, that one's double-sided. Squirrel and junk. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. What matters is I don't even know how many cards are in here. I did not get Grabby Giant. That's pretty funny. Look at him. Beloth Woodcrasher. Oh, Island. Yeah, see? There's one location. At least one. But not the whole deck. Oh, I burned my ass. That Frog Butler. Look at that one. So, I don't know. I just thought it was... so, how many cards do we got then? How many cards we got? Yeah, it looks like there's only one location. So, yeah. Fuck that guy in Corbin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 cards and only one is a location. So yeah, fuck you to the guy in London, or Corbin. I love your records because you know, you have Hank Jr., you have anything and you don't upcharge those, no matter who it is. But you screw people over the Magic cards. Like, don't, that's dirty. That is dirty. And when I say every single card in the one, I opened like 4 or 5 of them. Every single card. And the decks were like this thick. Every single one was a location. Burn my ass. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. Maybe eventually I'll do an unboxing or opening of all. I don't know. I'll show you how to do I don't know. I'm still learning. So I've done some research talking to AI about Magic. That's how I learned that I can play on my own. That there is a way. So 20 cards per deck. 20, 40, 60. That's a whole. That's what you need right there to play a game is 60 cards. Well, there's some locations in there. Well, I got all the locations at home. And another 20, 40. Seriously, fuck that guy in Corbin. Fuck him. Fuck him hard. It's been a fucking day. I gotta go to storage too. I'm not doing that today. I gotta go back to Walmart and get what I didn't get earlier. That's gonna wrap it. I know this video is gonna be like 50 minutes. I know it will be. That's gonna wrap it up for this one. My camera is so hot. I will catch you guys in the next video.